Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to talk about some recommendation for HDMI wires. You got your regular 1.4 HDMI, and then you got your 2.0 HDMI, which will support 4K resolutions and audio. You have your low ends to your high ends. Low ends, yes, you buy that. They might not be as robust or last as long, but if it breaks down, it don't cost much to replace. High ends, particularly stay away from the Monster M series. They might not even, that might be discontinued, but if it's not, stay away from the M series Monster. Your regular Monster brand, it's fine. It's nothing wrong with the regular Monster. They're actually good wires, but for particularly the M series, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it doesn't work. It won't last long. Rocket Fish, Best Bet brand, very good wire, very good wire. Robust, and it lasts a very long time. But my recommendation, depending on your wallet, but my recommendation will be the AudioQuest brand. They have different lineups. They have the cheapest one series. They'll have the Pearl series, which it's a copper plated conductor, and then from then on you'll have up from that you have Forest, Cinnamon, Chocolate, Carbon, Vodka, Coffee, and their top of the line I believe is Diamond. And the higher the series goes for the AudioQuest, starting with the Forest, they'll have like for instance, the Forest is a 2.5% silver-plated LGC conductor versus the regular copper, which is every HDMI brand wire will all run copper, and they're and all gold plated. But as far as the AudioQuest, starting from Forest and up, the higher you go on the line, the more silver-plated LGZ conductors you'll get. From my experience, yes, AudioQuest is very robust. But as far as their higher lineups, their silver-plated LGZ conductors versus a copper conductor, for the money, there's literally, you can't even really tell the difference. The higher the silver-plated conductors, the less jitter it's supposed to have, but I believe that just depends on your length of your wire and the type of display that you have for the jitterness. But nowadays, flat screens the technology has gotten so well that jitter is not even an issue. But if you have jitter issues, all you have to do is just put your TV in game mode or turn off the motion, the auto motion. Each TV, each brand will vary on the name and the types. They got, the motion. It'll be motion. It'll be auto motion. It'll be different names. But just turn that setting off, and you'll be just fine. As far as jitter goes. So again, stay away from Monster M series and AudioQuest brand, their Pearl lineup, which is their cheapest lineup, but it's very robust and it does the job, and I've never had any bad experience with that brand. And I have their chocolate series, I have their cinnamon series, I have their forest series, and I have like 3 of their pearl series. And the only reason why I bought the pearl series is because I needed something really long, and pearl series was the cheapest one that was to get to the length that I needed, and I thought I had to downgrade, so I chose the length over the, you know, the quality of the price that they had that was too expensive, because I couldn't run everything in the higher series of their lineup. As far as like vodka and chocolate, it's too expensive, so I just went with Pearl. And that's when I noticed that it's actually just as good, if not better, on the Pearl series. In fact, I think the Pearl looks better than the other lineup, but that's just my opinion. So that's my thoughts on HDMI 2.0 brand. AudioQuest, thumbs up. Lower end, that depends on you. And stay away from Monster M series. Have a good one. Hooded Dragons out.